Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent!
샌디가 이거지.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo!
이것은 매우 심했나 봐.
Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
저거 불꽃놀이구나 하고 움직이려고.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name?
어.
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
제발 사방이 거구나.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
어.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing. Like the glow you saw on the portkey container? No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
제일 많이 외치는 거구나.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Revelio.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what?
뭐라고
Can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Revelio. I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos!
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me.
이 녀석아
It does follow the light.
Look out!
Protego!
Adios!
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you?
구석이야.
This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading me. Glowing. Protego! Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. To align these statues with their reflections.
자, 다음. 와라.
Protego! It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of there.
아니구나.
Lumos.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ramrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
호그와트 진짜 오랜만이네.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
호그와트 안에 돌아다니면 더 소름 돋을. 호그와트. 저 근처에 있어야 된다는 거지.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
아씨 깜짝이야. 아.
Phineas, Nigellus,
녀석아.
Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
플루프 뭐야 이거? 플루프 그거 아니다. 플루프. 플루프 그거 아니? 그 어둠? 그리핀도르가 좀 명예로운 애고. 부장가? 아 슬리데린. 나랑 슬리데린이었나 씨. 슬리데린에서 바로 아브라카다브라 써요. 야 도련님 가자 도련님. 레번클로.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power.
악마 새끼야 너.
나는 제2의 무한의 것이다.
You belong in Slytherin.
Slytherin. 예이.
그거 안 돼? 그 해리포터 다행이다.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
제 흑막이.
As I was
아,
saying,
흑막이.
I'm
예,
Professor
흑막이.
Weasley.
Weasley.
Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
이슬리.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room.
주의
Right
이슬리
this way.
딸이라니까. 내가
공주 해알못이라 써줄 수
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much.
아, 이름 뭔데?
This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak
아니,
the
이름
correct
뭔데?
password. Aspiration.
Very well.
그레이.
이름아 왜?
Aspiration.
저거 비밀 위반.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
프레임 드랍 이런 거 별로 없나?
Looks like everyone's gone.
지하 소굴이고 그냥.
Let's head to the common room.
와, 쩐다.
지하 소굴에서 시작한다.
맞다. 저기 지하도 슬리드린 기숙사 있는 곳이.
다 부사라가 아니야, 다 부사.
그러니까 무도자리같이 영희성이 빠른 애들이 나오는 거지.
한성모 그리핀도로 했어. 내가 뭐
아니야.
레바노프 했어. 들켰누?
아니야.
Revelio.
그 파란 색깔 아니야? 파란 색깔?
아닌데.
파란 색깔 무조건
I suppose some introductions are in order.
It's that new fifth year.
Must be different. Starting off.
이거 근데 진짜 왜 5학년부터
That is not helpful.
사정이 있어서.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow.
쟤랑
Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
먼저 간다잉. 님들 굿나잇.
Yeah.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a con. It was good meeting you. Good.
you do that, you'll lose. Trust me. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Checkmate.
Told you.
Oh shit.
They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
I really hope we get to see, or at least hear one today. I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
장비 칸이 나중에
Is the new 5th
장비를
year
많이 쓰는
Slytherin in
장비 칸이
here?
모자랄 거거든.
Professor Weasley's waiting for
장비
you
팔 수
just
있을
by the stairs.
부수는 것 봐. 나요.
Protego!
Revelio.
프로테고. 레벨.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
찾아.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
보러 가자.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up!
Protego! Revelio!
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio!
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I'd like to open a shop in...
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
나 런처. GP.
근데 갑자기 내 동몽됐거든.
A bit of a detour on the way here.
어차피 아케이드에 있어봤자 아케이드에 있어봤자 그냥 눈치도 못 잡을 거 아니까.
Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now.
또 한다.
미쳤노 씨발.
Speak of the devil,
무조건
Professor
해야지 그럼
Fig.
씨. 무조건 해.
Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
못 잡던 중간 보스가 잡아지면은 할 만한 부자라고 생각하는데
Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
모르겠다. 다른 데 알아볼까 했는데 네가 말한 데는 안 되더라.
Invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your
들어가
progress.
봤는데
Yes, Professor.
게임 그게 안 뜨던
Come and find me in my class,
메이플이었던데
and
메이플
we'll
2가
see if we
있고.
can't get you to Hogsmeade.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the head ma-
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an... Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not so... Why don't I show you the clever enchantment? Unfold it and have a look.
이거 난 GP7 하이런트인가 이거 쓰고 있는데 지금 이거에 대한
사이트를 줘봐. 일단은 그 내가 간 사이트가 아닌 것 같은데 보니까 GP79 검색하니까 안 나오던데.
내가 예전에 들어갔던 홈페이지랑 다른 것 같은데.
애초에 그거 하려면은 내 지역 비슷한 데서 해야 되잖아.
아니?
아니 그 뭐냐
The
부산
map is
내가
enchanted to
2차
help you
사는데
find
부산
your
이런 데
way.
하면은 너무
This will be
멀어가지고
incredibly helpful.
그렇잖아.
Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead. What with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious rocket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
다른 데가 켰다고 하면 되구나 그냥. 알죠?
그거 재생이 좀 이상한데. 그런 거로 쫄려 하면 굳이 하지 마. 나 이거 말할게. 나는 경험상 안 걸렸다. 절대 안 걸린다. 걸리면 걸렸다고 애들이 말을 하겠지.
Protego! Revelio!
할 생각이 있었다가요. 굳이 상위 던전을 못 간다는 생각이 들어가지고 내가 성공이 됐어요.
하지 마라.
살짝 너무 못긴 한데.
Revelio!
오뚜미 마법
존나 열고 싶다.
오뚜미
선생 있음 씨발. 이걸 안 열고 베일 수가 있냐고. 어떻게 여는 거야? 아.
가르쳐줄까 지호가?
아니 안돼. 뭐가 달라니까.
가르쳐줄까? 아씨요. 아직 안 배웠네. 그럼 뭐 오자 좀 쓰고.
아쉬워요.
응애 마법사. 나 아무것도 몰라. 응애.
아니 수업 들어가서 그러면 수업 들어가면 가르쳐준다. 아씨요.
응애. 아무것도 몰라. 살려줘. 응애.
역시 슬리데린. 슬리데린은 어쩔 수 없지. 인정이지 인정이지.
슬리데린 무시했냐?
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat! Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity. Especially Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
야식공 한시겠네. 한시 딱. 여러분 안나 해보고.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso!
Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. There you go. Levioso. What are you doing up there? You're good.
There you go. That's awesome. Yeah. Protego.
I do
Yeah.
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
결투 클럽 할 때 화 많이 나겠노.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
That duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned? Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
진짜 1링크 키인데 씨발
Revelio.
못하는 거 개꼽거든.
좀 그만 나라.
Revelio.
You
jeweled Sebastian.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Years. 400 years I've been hearing this, and I've truly had enough. I simply cannot be with you any longer.
Revelio.
키디치 하러 갑시다.
와 안경 씨발 족같네 보네.
진짜다. 안 된다.
지어봐 나중에 끼게 된다.
낄 수 없다. 씨발.
이거 방어력이랑 공격력 올리기 위해서 어쩔 수 없다.
아이 진짜. 진짜같다. 씨발.
Revelio.
진짜 어쩔 수 없이 끼게 된다. 적을 때리는데 안 아프고.
그럴 수 없다. 어려면 포기하겠다. 아 이거 설마 야구로도
경제 1일 남았는데 픽 해봤자 픽 2마리밖에 안 될 것 같거든. 그 2마리 뭘로 할까? 주파.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
맞지 아키오라고.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
남았지. 매그 힐라. 빨래랑 혼재. 둘, 세 개. 개, 다섯 개.
친구 예방.
네.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at Accio's possible moment. Excellent control there. That's it! Happens to the best of us. Very good! Don't lose your composure. Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
아, 왔다.
벌써 왔노?
지옥에서 들어왔다.
Splendid!
아니. 낙사이 좀 잘 치네. 알렉스. 지겠노?
아, 네.
바로 지옥으로 떨어지요.
Nicely done.
이거 이제 이기게 되려고 이제 10분 간다.
That is how it's done.
영웅 이길 수 있는 방법. 맨 끝까지 가야 떨어뜨리면 된다 이거 저거. 무승부대였어요. 야, 저 떨어뜨려야지 pomo처럼.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
지옥으로 부엉이 바위로 가자. 부엉이 바위로.
Stay focused.
아, 정말.
할아버지 따라오느라.
Here we go.
올라갔다. 내려갔다가. 나서 이게 좀 잘 치네.
There we go.
홈런.
Very good.
저
야, 나사이 좀 잘 치네. 트리플로 치자.
Quite impressive.
오나니게한테 진호.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
이걸 지네, 씨발.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me. This enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can
A
use
word,
Accio
if you would.
if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Revelio.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit man.
Whilst I'm impressed by your wand work,
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Revelio.
I'll trade you a spoon's worth.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the
Goblins,
uprising.
werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
왜 한꺼번에 다 해야 되는 거야? 할 때마다 링크를 달아줘야 돼가지고 힐링 많이 하는 놈은 링크가 필수라서. 아 그냥 이거 원 달까 어차피 보공률 안 쓰잖아. 안 달린 게 지금 경험치 하려면 더 달렸지.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I managed to conjure a hedgehog once, but it disappeared after. No better feeling than plunging your hands into the greenhouse. How many owls do you think Hogwarts have? Transfiguration.
Revelio. Protego. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Protego. Revelio. Lumos. Levioso. Accio.
현서랑 재수하러 가라. 이왕 한 거 버스부터 돌아야겠다 그냥.
Revelio.
저 지금 제방 레벨 올리고 있어.
말을 해줘라.
저 이 캐릭 들어온 김에 평가 먼저 빼고 가시죠.
얘는 없는데 여기? 얘 없어.
미친.
How nice to see you, my young...
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sally.
Revelio.
아, 씨발 인트 71급 왜 이딴 거 만드냐?
Lumos. Revelio.
팬텀이 매 획이었나?
Revelio.
몇 퍼였지? 200이? 10% 아니? 20%? 그리 넣나?
그러니까 4%잖아요.
아 4%에 5배니까
4%에 5배니까 20.
근데 여기서 20배로 해야지. 이거 자체에서 20배로 해야 뭔가 좀 굴리는데. 팬텀은 키우기 쉬우니까. 기술만 잘 훔치면 쉬운 거 아님? 스킬만 잘 던지면은.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
그 깡통은 유니온으로 해결하면 된다. 떡 사시고. 아씨, 그래도 안 되네.
그걸로 안 되는 캐릭터들이 있더라고.
안 되는 캐릭터. 그러면 유니온이 부족한 거야, 아닐까?
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
아이씨, 팔 때 꺼지고, 근육빈 꺼지고, 부산물.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
이렇게는 그냥 자고 일어나서 할까?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
Professor Sharp asked that they have a...
I've never heard of a
spellcraft. I shall explain more about them.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There... Mr. Ollivander is... I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a club. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noted...
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she'll keep you well...
Rookwood?
Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, no time to waste.
Protego! Revelio!
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
야, 이 씨발 퐁퐁이 새끼들 오자마자 하루씩 얼마냐고 찾고 있는 개새끼들.
Ah, there you are. You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the... A number of your... I have arranged...
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience. Such experience...
내일 커플 잡기로
I'll
했지.
start on the task.
정확하게 오늘이.
Professor.
명주 갔노? 언제 갔노? 이 새끼. 이 새끼 한 2시까지 달렸는데 먼저 찍사고 갔노 이거. 이 새끼.
This is the right area. I wonder where the blank page is.
2시까지 달리던 새끼 어디 갔노?
Accio! Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. I wanted to make some new friends. My gobstone collection. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little
I haven't much interest in a game.
Only if you lose, which I never do. People can be so cruel. Just because this Imelda is one of the worst, and now those poor losers have...
Sounds as if you caused this.
I didn't make the rule. Anyway, I don't think I know the
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones?
If I knew that, whoever hid...
Haven't you any friends?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not...
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. I'll be back to play.
여기 내일 쉬나? 맨날 쉬노? 맨날 쉬노?
거의 맨날 쉬지 뭐.
개부럽노? 개꿀 직장이노?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
밤이라도 여기. 여기 밤이란 남자였노.
오빠 있어야 해봐.
Professor.
섹시하노 섹시해. 어?
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. I'd better keep it around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio. Revelio.
내일 수요일이지.
Levioso! Revelio!
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Stirred clockwise.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
이게 합성에서 대박이 뜨긴 뜨냐? 명장 달고 하는 거 아니면 아닌 상태로?
합성에서 뭐가 뜨냐고요?
합성에서 좀 좋은 옵션이 뜨긴 뜨냐? 명장 안 달고 하는 상태로?
명장이 뜨면 확률이 올라가는 것이 뜨긴 뜰걸요.
My friends and I lose track of the time whenever we're at the Three Broomsticks. Nearly missed exam.
그냥 안 뜨는 겁니다, 그건. 로비가
Revelio.
아이고 택견데 씨.
Nothing like it in all of Britain, you know. About the only place that doesn't come with the risk of encountering a muggle.
좀 떠봐라 씨발려나. 에이 씨발려나. 랍코 좀 떠봐라 이 씨발려나.
Revelio. Accio. Brilliant.
피 같은 매소 갈린다. 갈갈갈.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia. I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
로코포 떴다.
That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
캡스 복합 때문에 이게 다 저기도 없구나. 하나도 안 되겠다.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
야, 공격력 붙은 게 훨씬 세네.
Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
아, 먼저 간다.
수고하셨습니다.
지윤한테 먼저 갔다고 안부 인사 전해주라. 먼저 간다고 안 치고 나왔다.